I'd like to honor their hard work and dedication at this time. Joining us on the court this evening are Greater Latrobe administrators and coaches. Now, before we recognize our Lady Wildcats, we would first like to honor the senior members of our opponent this evening, the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Number 24, Maya Heasley. Number 4, Kiana Grace. And number 23, Kaylee Peace. And now, it is with great pleasure that we bring to you our Lady Wildcats Senior Night program in honor of our 2 senior players and their families. Please welcome our first senior honoree, number 3, Brianna Evrilla. Is the daughter of Jody and Brian Evrilla. She is being escorted this evening by her siblings, Josh, Beth, and Jess, as well as her niece, Mila. Bree has played basketball since the 1st grade. After graduation, she plans on attending Penn West California University, majoring in early childhood education. Here at Greater Latrobe, Bree is the member of the Letterman's Club, the Interact Club, and serves on the yearbook staff. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, the Math, English, Science, Spanish, and Art National Honor Societies, as well as a member of the Quill and Scroll Society. Athletically, Bree is varsity captain and a 3-year letterman in both basketball and volleyball. She was recognized as second team all-section in volleyball and was a member of the section championship-winning Lady Wildcat flag football team in their inaugural season. Bree's farewell message is, I'm so thankful for my teammates, coaches, and family for their endless support and for the memories that will stay with me forever. Remember to enjoy every moment and never take a single one for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 3, Brianna Evrilla. Please welcome our second honoree this evening, number 2, Miley Williams. Miley is with honor of Diane and Lester Williams. She is being escorted this evening by her cousin, Shelby Waryanka. She has played basketball since the 2nd grade. Miley plans to continue her academic and athletic career on the softball field at St. Vincent College, seeking a degree in education. While at Greater Latrobe, Miley is a member of the Link Crew, the Key Club, and is on the yearbook staff. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, the National English Honor Society, the National Spanish Honor Society, and the National Art Honor Society. Quill and Scroll, and she routinely finds herself on the Distinguished Honor Roll. Athletically, Miley is a varsity captain and a 3-year letterman in both basketball and softball. She has earned a second team all-section award in softball. Miley has a message to her teammates. I am so grateful to have played such a special sport with my favorite people. Thank you to my family for always supporting me. Thank you to my coaches and teammates for the countless laughs and memories. Remember to always appreciate what you have because it can be taken from you in an instant. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 2, Miley Williams. At this time, let's give both seniors a round of applause to thank them for their commitment to Greater Latrobe and the Greater Latrobe Girls Basketball Program. In their time here, they have helped create great memories and accomplishments and have helped pave the way for our program's future success. Best of luck, ladies. This concludes our senior night ceremony. Now, let's get ready to play some basketball. Bring on those Golden Lions.
You get them safe. Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah Brinker, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen.
And we welcome you to a Padditch Brinker Funeral Home.
Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust, and we will do our best to prove that we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website at hotelloyalpizza.com or call us at 724-537-3741. Go Cats!
Why deal with the hassle of big city airports and connecting flights? At All Palmer Regional Airport in Latrobe, we make travel simple. Enjoy free parking right by the terminal, quick check-ins, and no long lines. All on a relaxed, easy-to-navigate airport. But the best part? You've got non-stop flights to sunny Orlando and Myrtle Beach every day. Plus, enjoy convenient twice-weekly service to Fort Lauderdale. No layovers, no stress, just smooth, non-stop service straight to your favorite vacation spots. Tired of flying into a bigger airport just to stand in line and catch a connection? Skip the chaos. Fly direct from Latrobe and start your getaway the smart way. Fly Latrobe. Fly direct. Fly smart.
Hi, I'm Matthew Alamo, the McDonald's owner here in Latrobe, and we are striving to be leaders in the community for fundraising for schools and nonprofits. So come on in for Digital Days at McDonald's and support these local organizations. While you're here, have a tasty meal and check out the great benefits for employment. Go Wildcats!
Your eyes are the windows to the world, and that's no small task. That's why when it comes to eye care, you can't afford to treat your eyes with anything less than the best. Here at Youngwood Eye Care, our vision is keeping your vision in tip-top shape, whatever your eye care needs may be. Whether you're dealing with dry eyes, need a comprehensive exam, specialty contacts, or looking for the latest trends in eyewear, Youngwood Eye Care has you covered. We do it all and so much more. Book an appointment today and give your eyes the care they deserve at Youngwood Eye Care.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah Brinker, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen.
And we welcome you to a Padditch Brinker Funeral Home.
Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust, and we will do our best to prove that we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website at hotelloyalpizza.com or call us at 724-537-3741. Go Cats!
Why deal with the hassle of big city airports and connecting flights? At All Palmer Regional Airport in Latrobe, we make travel simple. Enjoy free parking right by the terminal, quick check-ins, and no long lines. All on a relaxed, easy-to-navigate airport. But the best part? We've got non-stop flights to sunny Orlando and Myrtle Beach every day. Plus, enjoy convenient twice-weekly service to Fort Lauderdale. No layovers, no stress, just smooth, non-stop service straight to your favorite vacation spots. Tired of flying into a bigger airport just to stand in line and catch a connection? Skip the chaos. Fly direct from Latrobe and start your getaway the smart way. Fly Latrobe. Fly direct. Fly smart.
Hi, I'm Matthew Alamo, the McDonald's owner here in Latrobe, and we are striving to be leaders in the community for fundraising for schools and nonprofits. So come on in for digital days at McDonald's and support these local organizations. While you're here, have a tasty meal and check out the great benefits for employment. Go Wildcats!
Your eyes are the windows to the world, and that's no small task. That's why when it comes to eye care, you can't afford to treat your eyes with anything less than the best. Here at Youngwood Eye Care, our vision is keeping your vision in tip-top shape, whatever your eye care needs may be. Whether you're dealing with dry eyes, need a comprehensive exam, specialty contacts, or looking for the latest trends in eyewear, Youngwood Eye Care has you covered. We do it all and so much more. Book an appointment today and give your eyes the care they deserve at Youngwood Eye Care.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. As tonight, it is the Greater Latrobe Lady Wildcats and the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. It is senior night here at the Wildcat Den. And before we begin, we welcome you to the St. Vincent College pregame show. St. Vincent College, rooted in Benedictine values, St. Vincent College turns 1,500 years of tradition into a thriving modern education. Explore diverse academic programs, discover your purpose, and gain the skills to make a lasting impact. Apply now for fall 2026 or schedule a tour online at www.stvincent.edu. So we welcome you to the Wildcat Den for senior night. Richard Hillig alongside with Coach Mark Burkhart. Coach, Greater Latrobe's been playing some pretty good basketball as of late, and tonight they can push Greensburg Salem into the brink of elimination.
Yes, Richard. The Lady Cats have been playing pretty solid lately. What we'd like to see is a little more mixing in of the outside shooting. They've been pretty dominant, the Myers sisters, on the boards and with the post play. So if we could just maybe get a little bit more from our outside game, that's going to help us going into the playoffs.
We mentioned Greensburg Salem on the brink of elimination. A loss tonight would eliminate them from being in contention for the 4th spot in 5A Section 2. Greater Latrobe with a win tonight, though, could clinch a top 3 spot in the section. And I'm sure that you know, going into the playoffs, it's really important to be, especially in the top 3, so that you're not facing one of those really top-tier juggernauts in 5A.
Absolutely, or they could stick you in a pigtail game.
Right.
And then you'd end up getting the juggernaut in the second game.
Oh, yeah.
After being already in a pigtail game. So the 3rd spot is important for the Lady Cats to secure.
Mackenzie Livingston's 31-29 in her 3 years here at Greater Latrobe, but it feels like this year they've taken another step with how they've played, and I know they've lost Miley Williams for the year due to injury, but getting Emery Bridge back from her ankle injury, that helps especially at the guard play.
It does, and also on the defensive end, because Emery's she'll play sometimes against the best player on the other team. So her play, as well as young Morgan Myers, has been very helpful for the Cats. And what you want to see as a coach is you want to see your team get better every day and as the season goes on. And I think we've seen that with the Lady Cats this season.
These two teams did meet back in early January. It was a 54-39 win for Greater Latrobe at Greensburg Salem. Maggie Myers had 15 points. Bree Havrilla had 14 points. And Morgan Myers, like you mentioned, had 10 points. Maya Heasley led the way for Greensburg Salem with 16 points. But again, it was the Greater Latrobe defense that really led the way there in that game. They really kept it out of reach for Greensburg Salem. They pretty much had no answers through the first 3 quarters.
They've done a good job of mixing up between playing man and a little bit of zone defense. So that keeps teams off kilter when they can't run the same offense every possession up the floor.
We're just about set here for tip-off tonight, and with that, we'll send it downstairs to PA announcer John Teslovich.
Responsibly and courteously toward those around you. Abusive language and disorderly conduct are unacceptable and not welcome here at Greater Latrobe. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask if you are able to please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with a performance of our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by the Wildcat Pep Band. Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Starting at forward, a 5'9" junior, number 3, Patty Redinger. Starting at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Kiana Grace. Starting at forward, a 6' sophomore, number 5, Vienna Chibicki. Starting at forward, a 5'11" junior, number 21, Sophie Beckerle. And rounding up the Golden Lion lineup at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 24, Maya Heasley. Assistant coaches for the Lions are Sierra Ayers, Erica Crystalite, Dave Dinesi, and Elizabeth O'Neill. The Golden Lions are led by head coach Rick Klinchuk. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet and greet our Lady Wildcats. Representing Greater Latrobe, at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 2, Miley Williams. Starting at guard, a starting at forward, a 6'2" freshman, number 21, Morgan Myers. And starting at forward, a 5'11" junior, number 30, Maggie Myers. The assistant coaches for the Lady Wildcats are Beth Avrilla and Rachel Brundock. The Lady Cats are led by head coach Mackenzie Livingston.
So there are your starting lineups tonight for both sides. For Greater Latrobe, it is Miley Williams, Bree Havrilla, Emery Bridge, and the Myers sisters, Morgan and Maggie. And for Greensburg Salem, it is Patty Redinger, Kiana Grace, Vienna Javicki, Sophie Beckerleg, and Maya Heasley. And we want to remind you that our first quarter sponsor is Adelphi. They are one of Pennsylvania's leading nonprofits serving at-risk youth and their families. With programs from foster care to mental health support in over 30 counties, Adelphi transforms lives every day. Step up, make a difference, and help a child feel safe, cherished, and supported. Become a foster parent today with Adelphi, because every child deserves a brighter future. So it will be Morgan Myers against Sophie Beckerleg for the tip. Senior night here from the Wildcat Den. Glad you could join us here. Richard Hillig along with Coach Mark Burkhart. And the tip goes to Havrilla, and they're going to let Miley Williams put in the first one here tonight. And that is very, very fitting, Coach.
It is. It is. Very nice of Greensburg Salem to agree with that.
So bringing it back the other way is Maya Heasley, and they will let Kiana Grace put in the other two. And Natalia Sakaris will come in for Miley Williams.
We did that one year, Richard, at Gateway. And as the game went on, we didn't trade baskets like that. I was worried that that was the one that was going to beat us.
Well, hopefully that doesn't come back.
Well, it's 2-2.
Yeah,
it went both ways, so we're good. We're starting fresh from now.
It will be Emery Bridge to bring the ball up here for Greater Latrobe, and it's almost like nothing happened. Bridge will send it around. Sakaris for the two. That's off the mark. And the rebound is picked up there and will be brought back up by Javicki. Working on Bridge to the corner.
Cats in man-to-man defense.
Picked up by Morgan Myers at the top. Is Bella Dinkle. Working in. Pass to the corner, shot no good. Morgan Myers with the rebound. And back comes Greater Latrobe. It will be Bridge. Sakaris back to Bridge. Here's Avrilla. Her three-pointer off the mark. And the rebound belongs to Dinkle. Dinkle brings it up, working against Bridge. She brings it towards the center. Picked up by Myers there was Beckerleg, and the jump ball will belong to Greensburg Salem here.
Yeah, I like her aggression, but we got to watch. We don't want to get her into foul trouble early because she does a load of the scoring for this team.
And Greensburg Salem does not have anyone over 6 foot, so a matchup that Greater Latrobe could exploit here tonight with both Myers sisters as Javicki hands it off to Heasley, driving in, loses the handle, but with a couple spins, launches that one, and it was not touched by Lady Wildcat, and it will be Greater Latrobe ball.
I like that call.
Bridge will bring it up here. 6:14 remaining in the first quarter. Tied at 2 is the score. Sakaris to the corner. There is Havrilla. Fakes the shot, drives in. That one's blocked. Rebound Myers. Can't get that to go. And the rebound by Maggie Myers, and she is fouled. So the first trip to the line for Greater Latrobe will be Maggie Myers, the junior who was put on the KDKA watch list this past week. So congratulations to Maggie for that. And her first one is good. So Latrobe takes their lead back.
She's a very good free throw shooter. It's just later in the games when she's a little bit tired is when you'll see her not shoot as high a percentage as she normally does. Nothing but net on both of those.
And 2 for 2 from the line there. She's been averaging 16 over her last 7 games, all of them here in the new year. So whatever she's done over that New Year break has really seemed to help her. Picking up the ball there is Redinger. Heasley pulls a deep three. That's no good off the front of the rim, and it will belong to Myers on the rebound. Back the way comes Havrilla. She fires over to Bridge.
Emery.
And that shot no good. Rebound Morgan Myers. And it will belong to Havrilla. Her three-pointer. That one's good.
Good.
Bree Havrilla knocks it down, and Greater Latrobe leads by 5 early.
Hopefully we'll say Bree for 3 a lot here on her senior night. Looks like Sophia Duranovic and Jules Bulabosh are going to check into the game.
Yeah, Sakaris picks up the foul there as Easily tried to drive in. They get it before the shot, and so Greensburg Salem will inbound underneath. Bulabosh looks like she's going to pick up Heasley. And the inbound does go to Javicki.
Good job by Morgan.
And a block there by Maggie Myers, and the rebound belongs to Morgan.
Hopefully the Myers girls will have a block party tonight between the two of them.
Bulabosh to Myers, inside. Duranovic pump fakes, drives on in, can't get it to go. Another rebound by Morgan Myers, but loses it, and the outlet goes to Heasley. Heasley poked away there, but getting the layup there is Bella Dinkle. 7-4 the score, 4:38 left. Here's Havrilla for Bulabosh, pulls up for the short jumper, that one's no good, and the rebound belongs to Dinkle, outlet to Heasley. 2-on-1 developing, and Heasley puts it in.
Richard, it looks like they're in a diamond and one. It looks like they're in man-to-man against Maggie Myers, and the other girls are playing a zone.
They get it inside on Myers. She drives in and gets the 2. Maggie Myers' first field goal of the night. She has 4 points.
Jules always gets one of the toughest defensive assignments.
Heasley, Greensburg Salem's best player and one of their leading scorers, and losing the ball there was Dinkle, and so it will belong to Greater Latrobe. So it's Maggie and Morgan Myers, Sophia Duranovic, Brianna Havrilla, and Juliana Bulabosh for the Lady Wildcats here as they bring it up court. Duranovic on the left wing, trying to feed it inside. That was deflected. Morgan Myers saves it from a turnover. Havrilla kicks it to Bulabosh. Another fake. Duranovic driving in off the feed from Bulabosh and gets the 2.
Excellent take by Sophia.
Sophia Duranovic's first 2 points of the night. Greater Latrobe back up by 5. Heasley brings it up. And Heasley's going to pull it from long range. That's no good. Havrilla fighting for the rebound, and it will go with Greater Latrobe as she was fighting with Sophie Beckerleg that time.
A little bit of a frustration shot there by Greensburg Salem. And
30-second timeout called on the Lady Wildcats.
And a timeout on the floor is called, and with that, we want to remind you about First Team Collections. At Home Team Collections, your memories deserve the finest showcase. Handcrafted in the U.S., their custom frames and display cases preserve and celebrate your achievements. From school colors to laser-cut logos, every detail is personalized just for you. With free shipping on every order, framing your legacy has never been easier. Home Team Collections, where your memories live forever. So Greater Latrobe up 11-6 here in the first quarter with 3:16 left. Mark, we talked about this before the broadcast today, how the last time these two teams met on this floor, it was chaotic to say the least. So is that a fair assessment of that?
Yes, there was. There was technicals, there were people ejected. It was an interesting game.
Yeah, so Greensburg Salem trying to not only avenge some of those as Duranovic turns it over, and it will belong to Greensburg Salem. So Greensburg Salem is not only trying to stay alive here, but they're trying to get some revenge from the game earlier in the season, maybe right last year's chaotic loss. So a lot going on tonight between these two teams.
And it's a proximity battle. These teams play one another in the summer a lot of times. You see one another quite a bit.
Their local rivalry is Maggie Myers fighting for the ball there, and we have a jump ball between Kiana Grace and Embry Bridge, and it's going to belong with Greater Latrobe.
The last cycle, Richard, they actually dropped down a classification, and then they came back up. This is the second year again they're back up in 5A, but they went to 4A for 2 years in between. So they're right on the brink of that 5A.
Bridge fires over to Durenovich. That shot no good. Maggie Myers with the rebound, and she puts it in.
Great rebound and put back by Maggie.
Myers with 6 now. Another one off of an offensive rebound for her. The outside there, it is Dinkle. Throws it into an area for her sister Maria Dinkle. She'll drive on Bullabosh, and it will be Bella Dinkle for Greensburg Salem to have it. Nice feed inside. Dinkle, that shot was deflected.
Yeah, Durenovich with the block.
An outlet to Jules Bullabosh. Ahead, nice catch by Durenovich, but trying to save it. And so Greensburg Salem survives that trip.
About the third block for the Lady Cats.
There's Javicki. That one was also blocked. Kiana Grace, another rebound. That's no good. Another try for Greensburg Salem, fighting for the loose ball. Grace is down there pleading. It looked like Rick Klimchak wanted a timeout. They won't get it, but a jump ball states that it's going to stay with Greensburg Salem.
Lady Cats are doing a good job of staying vertical, where they're just putting their hands straight up in the air and not reaching over to get easy foul calls by the officials. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, we're going to go what's going with the gold ball now.
Yeah. I think Brie Havrilla tried to fool everyone there, but Rick Klimchak was not fazed by it. There's a jump ball thrown up to Javicki, and her shot no good, fighting for the rebound there, and it's thrown right into the hands of Embry Bridge, but turns it over, and Vienna Javicki gets the 2. And
now the 30-second timeout for this.
Yeah, Rick Klimchak wants a timeout now with the lead cut back down to 5 here. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. 13-8 is the score here. We'll be right back here on the Wildcats Network, brought to you by West Media Group.
Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
We welcome you back here to the Wildcat Den. 13-8 is the score in favor of Greater Latrobe. Both teams come into tonight's game trying to rebound off of losses, as Embry Bridge has it. To Sakaris in the corner there's Havrilla for 3. That one is off the mark. And the rebound belongs to Redinger. And she'll control for Javicki. Javicki with a head fake on Morgan Myers, outside to Dinkle. There is Redinger. Drives in, but a kick out to Maria Dinkle. And a foul is going to be called on Havrilla.
Nickel dimer.
You could say that.
Very little. Very
didn't
little
seem
there.
like there was a lot there.
No, very little there.
As mentioned, both these teams coming off of losses. For Greensburg Salem, they have not played in about almost 2 weeks. Their last game was against Kiski area in a 44-22 loss.
Illegal screen.
And
an
offensive foul coming up here against Greensburg Salem. That's Kiana Grace's first.
I don't know if you saw the legal screen she said earlier. That's when I went, ooh. It was just a solid screen that blew up Emery, I think, trying to come across.
She's had a difficult season as far as Embry Bridge. So there's an outside 3 by Havrilla, no good. Myers with the rebound, another chance. Looming, it's going to stay in bounds with a roll, and Greensburg Salem has it. Defense there by Havrilla. And it will be Maya Heasley to bring it up for the Golden Lions. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Greater Latrobe leads by 5. And Grace is going to be fouled by Bridge there.
Annalise Sakaris doing a really good job on Heasley. She's jamming her, which isn't an allow her to cut through and go where she wants to go to be in a certain place for the play.
So Greensburg will inbound right in front of Coach Livingston down on that sideline. And it will be Ella Dinkle to bring it up. Give and go with Redinger. Heasley was coming open. She will pull from the wing, and she makes it. Maya Heasley makes it as time expires here in the first quarter. 13-11 is the score here in favor of Greater Latrobe. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter right here on the Wildcats Network. Presented by West Media Group.
Your eyes are the windows to the world, and that's no small task. That's why when it comes to eye care, you can't afford to treat your eyes with anything less than the best. Here at Youngwood Eye Care, our vision is keeping your vision in tip-top shape, whatever your eye care needs may be. Whether you're dealing with dry eyes, need a comprehensive exam, specialty contacts, or looking for the latest trends in eyewear, Youngwood Eye Care has you covered. We do it all and so much more. Book an appointment today and give your eyes the care they deserve at Youngwood Eye Care.
We welcome you back here to the Wildcat Den here on the Wildcats Network, presented by West Media Group. And our second quarter is brought to you by Youngwood Eye Care. At Youngwood Eye Care, vision is more than a prescription, it's a precious gift. Our doctors provide comprehensive eye care tailored to your health, lifestyle, and goals, so you can see your best every day. Visit them at 310 North 3rd Street in Youngwood. Youngwood Eye Care, caring for your vision and for you. As the second quarter begins, Maggie Myers drives in, Sakaris at the free throw line. She'll send it to Bridge for a three, and it's good.
Emery with the long bomb.
And so, basically nullifying Maya Heasley's shot at the buzzer, Emery Bridge gets it right back. That's the second three-pointer that the Lady Wildcats have hit here so far, and the Lady Wildcat defense forces a travel there on Bella Dinkle. And so, it will be Greater Latrobe ball, just 30 seconds in. Maggie Myers leading the way with 6 points for the Lady Wildcats. As Emery Bridge takes it, it is Sakaris in the right corner. Popped up in the air on a deflection, and Heasley's going to get it for Greensburg Salem. And a foul is going to be called on Sakaris.
She showed good speed there. Natalie caught up with her and fouled her.
That is Sakaris' second. And we have not had the Lady Wildcats for a couple games. They defeated McKeesport, which clinched them a playoff spot back on the 22nd of January, and then losing a tough one on Thursday at Indiana, a game in which they had, but nonetheless, they're still in the playoffs. So there's a foul there as Javicki went up for it, and it'll be called on Morgan Myers. It'll be her first.
Anytime you reach forward towards the player, they'll call it on you, even if you don't make contact a lot of times.
So Javicki's going to go to the line. It'll be Greensburg Salem's first trip at the line tonight, and that first one is no good.
Lady Cats were 2 for 2 in the first quarter. Greensburg Salem didn't shoot a free throw in the first quarter.
So Javicki will try and get the second one, and she does. And so she now has 3 points. And the lead is down to 4.
A little bit of full court pressure from the Golden Lions.
Morgan Myers in the middle there, able to get it back to Bridge. Avrilla back to Myers in the corner. Bullabosh will fire for 3. That one's no good. Fighting for the rebound, Morgan Myers deflects it to Maggie, but it's out of the reach, and it will belong to Greensburg Salem.
It's a great hustle by Maggie to try to get that ball on the baseline. Lady Cats showing pretty solid man-to-man so far this game.
And right now, this game is far from what the last meeting between these two teams was.
Don't reach over like that.
And Morgan's going to get called for her second foul here. And Sophia Duranovich will check in for her.
Yeah. We don't want to have her in foul trouble when it comes to the fourth quarter. She offers a lot on the inside. Oh, illegal screen, number 10.
Yeah, there's going the other way there. Dinkle's going to get called for the foul there and gives the ball back to Latrobe. No one really seeming able to pull away here so far, Coach. Largest lead that Latrobe's had is 5.
And it does seem like that we were in more control of this than we are. I don't know if it's because we're looking at it through our glasses, our team's glasses. That's a travel.
Yeah.
Maggie hopped before she went up for...
Myers, like you said. And so they give it right back to Greensburg Salem.
That's something that you hate is empty. We call them empty possessions, where you don't get a shot. You get down the floor, even maybe you'll work the ball and turn it over somehow, but you want to limit those empty possessions.
There's another empty possession there by Greensburg Salem as Bullabosh working on Heasley. Her shot is blocked, and it will stay with Latrobe.
Yeah, Jules did a nice job there.
Although I will say, we can say the same thing with Brad Wetzel and the Wildcats, but they love these out-of-bounds plays that they do.
Yeah.
So if there's one place they'd like to have it, it's probably here.
Absolutely. They've been highly successful. Both teams have been highly successful on inbounds plays this year.
Maggie can't get that one to go. She gets the rebound. Another one can't get it to go.
There you go.
But the third time's the charm. And she now has 8 points.
That helps you get a double-double quicker.
Yeah.
2 for 1. Yeah, you're right, Richard. Both the boys and the girls have been very good on the baseline out-of-bounds plays. Another turnover.
Threw it into a crowd. There was Dinkle, and Bridge is going to be the one to come away with it. It is Bullabosh. Durenovich in the corner. Feeds it inside to Myers, and
very nice.
Off the glass and in.
Great post move by Maggie. That gives her 10.
Yeah, 10 already, and she's very close to double-double here. And we're not even halfway through the second quarter. Heasley drives in. That could have been another illegal screen there. And it's another turnover for Greensburg Salem. And it will be Lady Wildcat basketball. They have their largest lead at 8 here with 5:23 left in the second quarter.
Need to make them pay on these empty possessions.
Bridge brings it up on the wing. It's Havrilla. And now will find its way for Bullabosh. Havrilla going baseline. Bullabosh pulls up, and that shot no good. Durenovich, nice effort there on the rebound, and Maggie Myers gets the 2.
Excellent job by Sophia to get that right back to Maggie Myers for the basket. Gives her 12, Richard.
Easily feeds it to Javicki. Nice play there. Trying to feed it back to her, but it's taken away. Bullabosh there again. Here's Durenovich. Drives in. That shot no good. Javicki gets the rebound, and back the way comes Greensburg Salem. Maya Heasley working on Bullabosh. Showing all kinds of handles there, and Bullabosh was able to take it away.
Super steal.
Feeds it inside, does Durenovich to Myers. Instead, Havrilla for 3. That one no good. Another rebound for Myers, and she gets the 2. Timeout, Rick Klimchak. Maggie Myers taking over here in the second quarter.
She's just cleaning everything up.
It's a 12-point game here at the Wildcat Den. Greater Latrobe leads at 24-12. And we're going to stay here on the Wildcats Network. Brought to you by West Media Group. As you see there, both teams with the huddles here. And again, Coach, we talked about it before, how Greater Latrobe's identity has been built off this defense that they've had. But in a game like this, why not use your presence inside? And they've been very beneficial tonight.
They have been, and Morgan's been out for a little while now, and Maggie has been able to carry the loads at the 14 points. Obviously, all but 2 of those were from the post. She had 2 from the foul line earlier.
Yeah.
And I have unofficially that we have 5 rebounds this quarter, and they have none.
Yeah, that'll win a lot of games, that stat. We want to mention again that Greensburg Salem, with a loss tonight, would be eliminated from the playoffs, and that Latrobe would get a top 3 spot in the section. That would be Kiski area and McKeesport would then be the final 2 teams that are fighting for that spot in the section with a Greensburg Salem loss. Kiski area is playing Penn Trafford tomorrow, so. And again, Kiski area does have some talent on their team, but with the way Penn Trafford's playing, that's going to be this section's going to, that final spot's going to come down to the final day, most likely.
Yes.
There's a steal there forced by Myers, and another takeaway by Bullabosh, and thrown away to Javicki that time, and Greensburg Salem will settle things down. Javicki throws it down low and trying to feed it over. Cannot, and another steal there for Myers. Bullabosh drives in and cannot get that to go, and the rebound belongs to Redinger.
Greensburg Salem with 8 turnovers in the quarter.
Bella Dinkle working on Bullabosh, Redinger, and another turnover there for Greensburg Salem. This time it's Maggie Myers driving down the right side, can't get it to go. And the rebound belongs to Dinkle. Feeding high for Javicki, and she is out of bounds and back to Greater Latrobe.
Maggie did a great job there, Richard. She missed the shot, but usually in frustration, then you come in and foul the person who got it.
Yeah.
She just held back. They got the rebound and let it go the other way.
So Emery Bridge will bring it up here for Greater Latrobe. And 24-12 is the score in favor of the Lady Wildcats here on senior night. Avrilla brings it back towards the center. Bridge will fire for 3. That one no good. Myers again with another rebound. Avrilla to Bridge. She'll try again from the center.
Ooh.
Can't get it there.
Another
rebound for Myers, and 1. Maggie Myers with 16 points now here in the first half, and a chance to add on to it here.
Yeah, they're playing this zone, but it's not. They're not able to keep her off of the boards. No one's getting a body on her to keep her off the glass.
Yeah.
Entering the game for Greensburg Salem, number 4.
And for Greensburg, Maddie Henry will check in for Greensburg Salem. You see Myers at the line. She gets that one to go, and now make it 17 for Maggie Myers. Ella Dinkle over to Kiana Grace, and now for Vienna Javicki. Javicki drives in on Myers. Straight up again was Myers, no good. Rick Klimchuk pleading for a foul, is not going to get it. And there's a steal by Maggie Myers. Feeds it to Bridge, waits, pulls up the shot, no good. And Bella Dinkle with the rebound. Dinkle driving in on Durenovich is fouled. It'll be on the floor, so no shot there. And so with 2:22 left, Greensburg Salem will have the ball underneath.
That's Sophia's first. Cats have 4, so after the next win, Greensburg Salem will be shooting for the rest of the half.
There is Sophie Dinkle, does not get that one to go. Or Maria Dinkle, my apologies. And Durenovich has it, and there's a foul.
Bree Havrilla with the rebound on the defensive end.
And so the foul there on Vienna Javicki, that is her second. And seems to be a lot of frustration from that Greensburg Salem sideline right now, but a lot of turnovers have not helped their cause here. As Durenovich back to Bullabosh, feeds it inside to Myers. That time 4 Golden Lions surround her. Havrilla's 3 is no good.
In and out.
Back the way comes Maria Dinkle, hounded there by Bridge. And a 5-second is going to be called.
Coach Klimchuk wanted a foul. He wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, there looked to be a lot of contact towards those final 2 seconds of that 5-second call, but no call there. And
he's letting Ryan Maher know about it right now.
Bullabosh to Bridge, and now for Havrilla. Back to Bridge. Durenovich will try for 3 and hit it.
Sophia for 3.
She's got 5 points, and now someone else has joined the show here in the second quarter with Maggie Myers. Dinkle will get it back to her sister, Bella Dinkle.
These guards on Latrobe's defense is outstanding tonight. Jules and Emery.
And hounded there was Beckerleg by Durenovich. And again, there's Bullabosh.
She's not giving her an inch.
Henry able to get it past Myers and get the 2.
30-14, Cats.
Trying to get it inside to Havrilla. There was Bullet Bosch. Doesn't get there, and it's another turnover for Greater Latrobe. Bella Dinkle will feed it to the right wing for Maria Dinkle. Her shot no good, and Durenovich is fouled on the rebound. And so up 16. It'll only be 3 on Greensburg Salem, I believe. And so with 37.3 left here in the first half. I think they're just clarifying who the foul is on. And it is on, that is on Sophie Beckerling. That is her second foul.
It's been nice, Richard, as they've been able to keep Morgan out this whole time with the 2 fouls, and it hasn't caused an issue whatsoever. As far, because Maggie has just been clearing the boards.
Greater Latrobe's largest lead is 18. It's now 16 here, and that one just bounced off the hands of Bridge there.
Yeah, a little bit too hard.
Subs coming in for Golden Lions. That is Beckerleg and Heasley back in.
He's trying to have Heasley possibly get the last shot.
Greater Latrobe has outscored Greensburg Salem here 17-3 in the second quarter. The second quarter is what undid the Golden Lions at Greensburg Salem in the first meeting between these two teams. This time Myers ties up Javicki, and possession's going to stay with Greensburg Salem.
And as the coach who got that, I'm not happy. The one who, because now they'll get it coming out in the half.
Right.
The Cats will get it coming out in the half. Although 4 seconds is enough to get something, to get a decent shot.
Javicki's going to get it cleanly. She'll pull back for 3. That one's no good.
Yeah.
And the rebound there goes for Bella Dinkle. She gets the 2. And so that will make it a 14-point game at the half. And it was the Maggie Myers show in the first half. 17 of Greater Latrobe's 30 came from Maggie Myers. And with that, we'll take a break here on the Wildcats Network. And when we come back, we will wrap up the first half and get you set for half number 2 here on the Wildcats Network, brought to you by West Media Group. We welcome you back here to the Wildcats Network here. Halftime at Greater Latrobe. It is 30-16 in favor of the Lady Wildcats, and we want to mention here again that here for senior night, 2 seniors for Greater Latrobe. The first one of 2 was Bree Havrilla. Her parents are Jody and Brian Havrilla, and she is a part of the Letterman's Club, the Interact Club, and Yearbook Club. Her athletic honors include varsity basketball captain, a 3-year Letterman in basketball and volleyball, and volleyball second team all-section and flag football section championships from a season ago. Her academic honors include Distinguished Honor Roll, National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, English National Honor Society, Art National Honor Society, and Quill and Scroll. Her personal message to her teammates is that she's so thankful for her teammates, coaches, and family, for their endless support and for the memories that will stay with her forever. Remember to enjoy every moment and never take a single one for granted. For future plans including attending Penn West, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, that one cut on me real quick. Yeah, Penn West California University, and major in early childhood education. And for the next senior that we have is Miley Williams. She was escorted tonight by her parents, Diane and Lester Williams. She is part of Key Club, Link Crew, and Yearbook Club. Her athletic honors include a 3-year Letterman in basketball and softball, and she was softball second team all-section and a varsity captain. Her academic honors include Distinguished Honor Roll, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, and Quill and Scroll. Her personal message is that she's so grateful to have played such a special sport with her favorite people. Thank you to her family and for always supporting me. Thank you to my coaches and teammates for the countless laughs and memories. Remember to always appreciate what you have because it can be taken from you in an instant. Her future plans including attending St. Vincent College to play softball and major in early childhood education or secondary education. And once again, those were our 2 seniors tonight that were honored before the game, Miley Williams and Bree Havrilla. And so with that, we bring you back to the beginning of the second half here at the Wildcat Den. 30-16 is the score. Coach, a very sloppy and up and down second quarter, but one that at the end of the day favored the Lady Wildcats.
It did. I'd said the turnovers for the half were 14-11 in favor of Greensburg Salem. However, the Wildcats made them pay when they turned the ball over, and the Lady Lions did not make the Wildcats pay when they turned the ball over. The difference in the game, obviously, is Maggie Myers. She has 17 points, and we're ahead by 14.
Yeah. Bree Havrilla drives in here. Second half underway as it's Sakaris to the outside for Morgan Myers. Back for Havrilla on the right side. Tried to feed it inside to Maggie Myers. Taken away there by Dinkle. And it comes to Redinger. She drives in and is fouled by Sakaris, and that will be her third.
The good thing is if she gets in foul trouble, Jules Bulabosh can come in and do the exact same thing that she does as far as the defensive end of the floor goes.
Redinger looking for her first points of the night. And she is still not on the board. And we want to mention that our third quarter sponsor is Team Lamani at Realty One Group. Team Lamani Realty One Group is here to make your move easier than ever. Their experienced real estate professionals are dedicated to guiding you every step of the way. And now they're very excited to offer their very own box truck for clients. Another way that they go above and beyond. Call them today to get moving. As that one outside, no good after Redinger missed the free throw. Greensburg Salem now with their third chance here on this possession. To the corner, it's Redinger off the side of the backboard and just thrown away by the Lady Wildcats, and it will be Vienna Javicki to set things up for the Golden Lions. Redinger. Pressure on the ball there, and that's deflected out of bounds by Maggie Myers, and so another chance for Greensburg Salem here.
They've possessed the ball almost the whole minute of the third quarter here.
It is Bella Dinkle for Redinger. She drives on in, doesn't get that one to go, and the rebound for Maggie Myers. hounded by Javicki and eventually draws the foul.
Yeah, they called the third one there.
Yeah, so that will be Javicki's third as well. And so it will be Kiana Grace entering for Greensburg Salem. Just a minute and 10 seconds gone by here in this third quarter. Greater Latrobe still leads by 14. There's the shot, no good there by, I believe that was Havrilla, and a foul is going to be called on Myers with the push.
See, you don't want to reach there. You're 94 feet from the hoop. You just want to let her go down the other end, but that's her first foul, so
yeah,
we're fine there. I thought it was the second, so that's...
Bring it up for Greensburg Salem is Bella Dinkle. Again, a critical game for Greensburg Salem. A loss tonight would mean that they're eliminated from the playoffs as Heasley can't get the layup to go. Havrilla will come away with it for the Lady Wildcats, and she outlets for Bridge. Bridge to Myers, top of the key, and Myers drags the pivot, and a travel is called.
Jules Bolabosh and Sofia Derenovich check back into the game.
It will be Dinkle to get the inbound from Heasley.
Heasley gets no rest. Jules will be on her now.
Yeah. There is Grace. Myers picks her up at the three-point line. And a jump ball is going to be called. It's going to stay with Greensburg Salem. Conversation here with the referees, yeah.
Not sure what.
Unless they say that.
I think
Coach Livingston was on top of it. She knew that they were going on defense here. That's not happened twice tonight, Coach, where that both teams have been misled by whose ball it is off of a jump.
Yeah, the other one was on the baseline out of bounds underneath.
And the Lady Wildcats probably could have gotten away with it both times. The way things have been going tonight.
Good job by
that one's
Bree
thrown
to shut
away.
that lane down.
Bullabosh is probably going to be the first one to it. And
you got two ahead if they can get it to them.
Heasley on the wing drives in on Myers. She draws the foul. And she will shoot two. That is now Myers' second. And it was hard to tell if that pass that ended up crossing half court was deflected or not. It didn't look like it. And
yeah, but Jules touched it first.
Jules touched it first,
so if it would have
nullified it.
Yeah, it would have been back court had one of the Salem players touched it.
Heasley gets the first. That's just Greensburg Salem's second free throw make of the night. They've only had 5 attempts. Greater Latrobe has been 3 for 3 from the line, and Heasley goes 2 for 2. So the lead is down to 12 here. 5:35 left in the third quarter. Derenovich to the wing, Bullabosh. Bullabosh drives in. Myers has it. On the corner, feeds inside to Derenovich. She tries to drive in, and she is fouled. I believe that foul is going to be on Kiana Grace. And that is her second. And so Sofia Derenovich will go to the line for 2. And cannot get the first to go. Henry Bridge back in for the Lady Wildcats.
That one's on you, Richard.
I did say
you
that.
mentioned it.
She gets the second one, though. And
announcer's jinx.
First points of the half come off Derenovich's free throw.
Well, nice crossover.
Nice move by Dinkle. Feeds it to the wing.
Yeah.
And in the corner getting that one is Beckerleg.
Little inside-out dribble and right to the hoop with the kick.
Beckerleg's first 2 points of the night, and Greensburg Salem has cut it to 11 here. Derenovich to the wing. Bridge thought about the shot. Instead,
30-second
they'll
timeout.
wait here, and a 30-second timeout is called by Mackenzie Livingston. We'll keep it here on the Wildcats Network. As Maine's Chiropractic is our first timeout sponsor of the second half. Looking for professional chiropractic and wellness care, Maine's Chiropractic, with offices in Greensburg and Homer City, offers full preventive sports and occupational services for patients of all ages. See the difference that Doctors Tom and David Maines can make for you by giving them a call at 724-834-4688 today. 31-20 the score, 4:49 left here in the third quarter. Richard Hillig alongside with Mark Burkhart here tonight. We have Zach Miller, Tyke Kale, Spencer Long, Maddie Snyder, Gabby Cunningham, Gabby Roman, everyone in the house here tonight, Coach. It's senior night, so you got to bring out the big guns.
That's it. Got to bring out the best.
Don't flatter me, Coach. Derenovich takes it, and it will be Bullabosh now. Returns for Derenovich. Bridge, nice feed inside to Myers. Her shot is no good. That rebound looked like it was poked by
that should be a light ball.
And it was. And so Greater Latrobe will inbound. But again, that's another good look off of those out-of-bounds plays for the Lady Wildcats there.
It was, and if you notice, Jules come in hard from the weak side to keep that alive over there. It was tipped right as she got to the basketball.
Here is Bridge. Brings it back to top of the key, and again, looking for Morgan Myers on the post, but trying to take that away and trying to feed Maggie Myers, and she does inside, counted and one. Maggie Myers' first 2 points of the second half, and
this one looking to go to get her to 20. She has 19 points.
She's got 19, and that is the third foul on Sophie Beckerleg. And she gets that one. See, no need for a jinx there, Coach.
No, she's perfect from the line tonight, isn't she?
Yeah. So you see what happens when I don't say something?
Now I said it, so.
Okay. Dinkle will hand off for Grace, loses control of it. And
that's backcourt.
Yeah, this is going to be backcourt against the Golden Lions. And so another turnover for Greensburg Salem.
Sakaris and Havrilla check back in for Jules Bullabosh and Sophia Derenovich.
And again, the one thing that stands out a lot about this group this year for Greater Latrobe is that they're not strapped for depth this year as far as players that can come in and fill their roles this year. That's kind of been a problem over the last couple of years.
It has, and they know their roles and they're good at them.
Bridge pulls for three. That's no good. Javicki for the rebound. And she will come ahead, full speed ahead. Drives on in and gets the two.
Nobody stopped the ball there. 30-second timeout for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, timeout for Rick Klimchak here. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. 34-22 is the score with 3:36 left. We'll be back here on the Wildcats Network, presented by West Media Group.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wildcats Network here, and at the Wildcat Den, 34-22 the score in favor of Greater Latrobe. Greensburg Salem has not gone away here in the third quarter. They understand that if they want to play into the second week of February, that they need a big second half here, and right now they're at least keeping pace here with the Lady Wildcats as Havrilla. Nice feed to Morgan Myers for two.
Yeah, Bree read that perfect. They come over and doubled her, and she just flipped it over their head for an easy two for Morgan.
Easily brings it up. She's picked up by Sakaris. Javicki driving on in, doesn't get that layup to go. Batted away there, but actually, Javicki may have caused the turnover there because it looked like that was going to be off of Morgan Myers, and instead, Greater Latrobe basketball. And so Emery Bridge will bring this up for Latrobe. Myers able to drive baseline and everything but the finish there. But she's going to go to the line.
Fouled. That's her fourth, Richard.
Javicki, one of their key players for the Golden Lions. Myers knocks down the first.
Tallest player on the court for the Golden Lions.
And checking in for Greensburg Salem is Kiana Grace. So Javicki will take a seat with her 5 points and now 4 fouls. And Myers, again, goes 2 for 2 from the line.
I wouldn't be surprised if they bring her back right at the beginning of the fourth quarter if it's a 16-point game with where they are with them facing elimination. Normally you'd wait till 4 minutes, 5 minutes to go in the fourth, but I wouldn't be surprised to see her right back at the beginning of the fourth. That's a travel.
Yeah, Dinkle loses control of the ball. They don't call it. Nice feed by Morgan Myers just out of the reach of Maggie, and so
Keith Dedicola was saying that there was no possession there. That's why he didn't call anything, that the ball wasn't in her possession.
Yeah, it looked like Morgan was fighting with Dinkle there for about 4 steps, it looked like.
Actually looked like he was doing the 6-7 gesture as he was running up the floor. Which I've seen enough of.
Yeah, you and me both. That shot was no good. It finds its way back into the hands of Heasley. Feeds it inside to Kiana Grace.
Good D.
Takes it out
both
to
Maggie and
Becker
Bree.
Leg. Her shot's no good. And fighting for the rebound is Becker Leg, but it is now Emery Bridge.
Got numbers, got 4 on 2.
And she's got Havrilla to her left. Bridge drives in. Thought there should have been a foul, and not there. Morgan Myers' shot no good, and Grace will get the rebound. Easley brings it up, feeds it inside to Becker Leg, and she is fouled. And that will be Myers' third.
She forced that contact. She put her head down and made her create contact with her.
So 16-point game here. Greensburg Salem with a chance to cut back into it. She gets the first.
I actually thought they were going to call that one on Morgan. Maggie takes a rest. Probably leave her down the rest of the quarter.
Maddie Henry's going to... It looks like she'll have to wait to check in. I think she's checking in for Becker Leg for Greensburg Salem. And she gets the second. So a 2 for 2 trip for Sophie Becker Leg. Henry now checks in for Greensburg Salem, and it is a 14-point game with 1:40 left here in the third quarter.
Some good free throw shooting in this quarter, Richard. I have us at 4 for 5 and them 4 for 6.
There's a steal by Heasley, but she throws it away to Morgan Myers. They get it back to Havrilla. Bulabash on the right wing. Cross Dorenovich through her hands, trying to feed it down low to Sakaris, but can't get the layup to go. Morgan Myers there with the rebound.
Morgan with the cleanup. That was a beautiful feed. These are the parts of the game you see them getting better every game at.
And Heasley will drive in. Looked like she wanted to pull from that spot again. And it will be Maria Dinkle, guarded by Bulabash. And she will just take it back to the center for Heasley. 42 seconds left. Picked up there by Dorenovich, trying to drive down inside. Heasley's shot is good.
Heasley for 2.
And Maya Heasley now with 9 points. Bulabash down low to Myers. And that one through the hands of Sakaris there, and it will go to Greensburg Salem with 21 seconds left.
Right idea, just went through the 5-hole.
Entering the game for the Golden Lions, number 20.
And Becker Leg's going to check back in for Greensburg Salem. There's a miscommunication there, and that should be backcourted and is.
Yeah, the turnovers have just killed the Golden Lions tonight.
Yeah, that was Redinger, and I believe that was Dinkle as well. They were trying for the handoff there. And Mackenzie Livingston is going to call a timeout here with 10.8 left here. So, Coach, you said something here that I thought was really interesting, that you feel as if Greater Latrobe has gotten better in some of these games as the seasons come along, and I feel like they've grown a little bit, especially take a look at their last game on Thursday against Indiana. They're doing a much better job of at least keeping pace as far as throughout the entirety of the game, not as opposed to maybe falling behind in the second half.
Right, and the other thing is, and it happened when I was coaching too, you'd have one quarter that would just be a killer, and then you'd try to fight the rest of the game to claw back in and use all your energy. In games like this tonight, like they did, and they did that against Indiana also, they were in the game the whole time. You know, they were never out of that game against Indiana on Thursday night.
Yeah, and we've touched on this throughout the season where they've been in almost every game except for really the first loss against Penn Trafford, that one, and they were just out of it in the first quarter against Indiana. But apart from that, they've been in almost every game this season, and that's kind of been a change from what it's been the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. And part of it's the depth we're talking about, and some younger players getting older as the season goes on and more seasoned.
Bulobosh inbounds to Duranovic. She double dribbled there. It was not a clean pass into the corner there, so...
You have three players out there right now that have grown immensely during the season. You have Sakaris, you have Duranovic, and you have the younger Morgan Myers.
Yeah. And that's going to be a group that's going to be
They'll be back.
They're going to be back, and they're going to be key for a lot more years here, as Heasley's going to fire up a shot at the buzzer, and that shot is no good. And so just like it was in the end of the second quarter, it's a 14-point lead for Greater Latrobe, 40-26. We'll take a break here on the Wildcats Network, and when we come back, we'll have the final 8 minutes here from the Wildcat Den as you're watching the Wildcats Network on West Media Group.
Hi, I'm Matthew Alamo, the McDonald's owner here in Latrobe, and we are striving to be leaders in the community for fundraising for schools and nonprofits. So come on in for Digital Days at McDonald's and support these local organizations. While you're here, have a tasty meal and check out the great benefits for employment. Go Wildcats!
We welcome you back here to the Wildcat Den, as there you see both teams huddled there. Rick Klimchak on the left and Mackenzie Livingston on the right. And we want to mention that our fourth quarter sponsor is Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home. Owned and operated by Jason Brinker, Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home proudly continues a tradition of community-focused service. With modern facilities and technology, they remain committed to dependable and compassionate care where dignity prevails. And so we begin the fourth quarter in the final 8 minutes. Maggie Myers has been the star of the show for Greater Latrobe. She's got 22. And it will be inbounded to Emery Bridge, and the fourth quarter is underway. Myers to Sakaris. She's picked up by Beckerleg, and now Havrilla will take it. And Sakaris back to Bridge. They will set things up here, as it is Sakaris and Bridge. Back to Sakaris. Beats it to Havrilla. Goes one-on-one on Heasley. She drives in. That shot no good. And Beckerleg gets the rebound. Heasley with a long pass ahead, deflected by Myers, but it is in the hands of Bella Dinkle. Vienna Javicki back in with those 4 fouls. And a nice pump fake there by Redinger. She drives in, doesn't get it to go. Beckerleg's rebound. That's no good. And it belongs to Heasley on the outside. Thought about the shot. It is Dinkle. And Redinger will drive it in towards the corner. Vienna Javicki working on Bridge. Her shot is good.
Quite a size mismatch on that play. There was not too much Emery could do about that.
40-28. 6:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. A win tonight for Greater Latrobe would clinch them a top 3 spot in the section. There is Bridge for Sakaris. Nice feed down low and a nice cut by Myers for 2.
And the seal by Maggie. She spun the seal and perfect feed by Sakaris.
Lead back to 14. As here is Dinkle. And a nice cut by Heasley trying to get by Sakaris but couldn't. And it's ending up taken away by Sakaris. She fires ahead to Havrilla. And she is pushed by Heasley, and that will be Maya Heasley's first foul of the night. It's the first foul of the quarter. And Maria Dinkle comes in for Heasley there. So Sakaris will inbound it to Bridge. And I think for Greater Latrobe, it's all about getting those good looks right now. And Bridge to Myers, her shot no good, but the rebound bounces to Havrilla. And Bridge will pump fake, dribble it back to Maggie Myers. Her shot no good, but the rebound, Morgan Myers, everything but the finish. Another chance for Morgan, bounces to Maggie, and jump ball, and the possession belongs to Greensburg Salem.
Greensburg Salem ball.
Again, just what we're talking about, that size advantage that Greater Latrobe now presents. Maybe something they didn't have at the beginning of the year, but with the way Morgan's been able to play as of late, it's helped the Lady Wildcats here.
Absolutely.
Javicki tied up there with Sakaris, and it's going to go right back to Latrobe.
It's giving her very important minutes. You got to realize when you're in 9th grade, what are you, like 14?
Yeah.
Playing against 18-year-olds
right,
a lot of
yeah.
time. That's a big difference.
And Bridge brings it up for Latrobe. Screen there by Myers. They tried to feed it inside to Maggie Myers. It looked like she got poked in the eye there.
Yeah. She grabbed her eyes.
And taken back there by Dinkle. Picks it for her sister Maria. Inside, Javicki is fouled.
It's a good foul.
And she will go to the line for 2.
I think it's on Sofia Duranovic.
Yeah, that
her
will.
Second.
And Duranovic picks up the foul there.
That was probably a short 2, so that's not a bad foul. Make her earn them from the free throw stripe.
Javicki misses the first one there.
The free throw shooting has been excellent in this game. 7 for 8 for the Cats, and now that makes them 5 for 9. They were 5 for 8 before that shot.
That one no good for Javicki, but the rebound bounces right to Dinkle. Doesn't get it to go. Becker tried to save it, but out of bounds, and
they call it's gold ball.
Yeah,
he's called it gold twice.
Yeah, that is
number 3. That's
I think that is the third time that has happened. The first 2 were off of jump balls.
What happened is Jules hit it on the line, and then she hit it again, and they thought it was off of the Salem player.
A lot of confusion tonight as Beckerleg gets the shot. That's no good. Javicki with the rebound out to Heasley. Her 3-pointer's no good. And the rebound for Bella Dinkle. And Beckerleg draws the foul on Morgan Myers.
See, I would like to see my player take that open shot at the elbow there instead of she just drove into 2 other bigger players. She should have had a wide open look.
Yeah, they call the foul there on Havrilla. And the first free throw no good there. Beckerleg. Again, Greensburg Salem with opportunities here in this 4th quarter, but have been unable to capitalize from the free throw line here. And Beckerleg gets the second. And Bridge will get it ahead to Duranovic, and with 4:45 left, it looks like Greater Latrobe might choose some clock here, but that pass is deflected away from Maggie Myers, and here comes Maya Heasley. Heasley trying to work on Bullabosh. Nothing free and easy there. And a foul is going to be called there on Morgan Myers.
See, that's something just because she's young. That's the second foul, the same type of foul that she had. You just have to let the pass go through and then D her up.
3rd foul there on Morgan Myers. And 13-point lead for Greater Latrobe. Only 5 points have been scored here in this fourth quarter. And I don't think Greater Latrobe will care as much as long as there remains limited scoring. There's a 2 for Beckerleg. Her shot's no good. And it went off of Myers' knee. That was a great play there by, I believe, Beckerleg. Was able to force it off of Myers' knee, and so it's going to stay with Greensburg Salem.
That was good officiating. I didn't know if you noticed that he checked with the other official and they got the call right.
Javicki in the corner for 3. That one's no good. And the rebound for Bridge.
She got her left.
Myers ahead, trying to drive it on in. She is fouled, and she will go back to the free throw line. And that is going to be the 4th foul on Beckerleg.
They have 2 starters with 4 fouls on the Salem side.
Myers with the first. 25 for Maggie Myers here.
Number 12, Natalia Sakaris.
This might be her most complete game that I've seen her play this season.
She's been hard to handle for Greensburg Salem from the start. As a nice play there by Duranovic. She was able to get the rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Javicki, it looks like. And that's going to be her 5th.
Greensburg Salem foul number 5, Deanna Javicki.
She's pleading her case, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, that was a great play by Duranovic to not only take the ball away, but then also put herself in a position where you're very easy to draw the foul there. Rick Klimchuk's not happy about it on his side. Havrilla with the inbound, feeds it to Morgan Myers. That shot no good. The rebound by Havrilla knocked away there by Bella Dinkle, and it's going to be Latrobe ball underneath again.
Going to go up screen and roll back.
Yeah, the screen does come. They feed it to Maggie Myers with a feed to Sakaris. Her 2-pointer is good. Natalia Sakaris knocks it down, and a lead is 16.
Natalia Sakaris for 2.
There is Redinger at the top. Beckerleg for Heasley. Heasley for Grace. And now for Bella Dinkle. Beckerleg with the cross handoff. And
Lady Lions need to get a little bit of sense of urgency here. That's what Coach Klimchuk's going to tell them as he calls timeout.
Yeah, timeout's called here by Greensburg Salem here. We'll take a timeout here as well here on the Wildcats Network real quick here. 45-29 is the score in favor of Greater Latrobe. We'll be right back here on the Wildcats Network presented by West Media Group.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
We welcome you back here to the Wildcat Den and the Wildcats Network, presented by West Media Group. It is a 16-point lead for the Lady Wildcats here on senior night, and Lady Wildcats' 2 seniors, Curry Havrilla and Miley Williams, both have scored. Maggie Myers leading the way with 25 points for Greater Latrobe, and they've needed every one of those because without maybe a little bit more of it, this would be a very close game. But like you said, Greensburg Salem needing that sense of urgency. There's a nice play for Beckerleg, but Morgan Myers with the block. Havrilla with the outlet to Sakaris. Her shot no good. Myers trying to get the rebound, and she does, and the 2.
Morgan, a nice job on being the trail and cleaning up the missed layup. You have Emery Bridge and Jules Boulabosh looking to check into the game.
Lead is the largest, matches the largest it's been tonight at 18. Here's Heasley on the handoff, driving in and gets
Nice
the 2.
take. It was a good take. Gives her 11, puts her in double figures.
It is Sakaris trying to feed it inside to Myers. Her pass was deflected, and here comes Dinkle. Hounded by Duranovic, and will draw the foul.
Another good foul by Sophia. That would have been probably an easy 2 also.
That will be Duranovic's 3rd. 6 points for Duranovic tonight. And Bella Dinkle at the line, going to shoot 2. She has just 4 points, and we'll stay at that. The first one's no good. And Bullabosh and Bridge are in for Sakaris and Duranovic.
Golden Lions were 5 for 8 after the third quarter, and now they've gone 1 of 5 in the fourth quarter here. 2 of 6.
That one's good for Dinkle, so they at least make it somewhat better. 15-point game here with 2:30 left. Greater Latrobe trying to salt these final seconds away as Myers drives in for the 2.
I don't know who's going to stop her tonight.
Yeah. I don't think anyone could. As it is Dinkle with the feed down low to Heasley. She's fouled by Bullabosh. And 2 more free throws coming to the Golden Lions and Maya Heasley.
It's only Jules' first foul, and the way she played defense tonight, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Because she did not have an easy assignment, and she was right all over Heasley all night long.
It seemed like any time they wanted to get those handoffs going, Bullabosh was right in the way of it every time. Everything but down for Heasley on that first attempt.
It's just not the Golden Lions night. I mean, they're having trouble finishing, and free throws have been tough in this second half.
And I can imagine that it's probably hard to play a game when you haven't, at least this game.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they played as Heasley gets the second.
Absolutely. It's you got to knock the rust off, and you have to do it live.
Yeah, not to mention in pretty much an elimination section game. That makes it twice as hard. Haley Maruko in for the Lady Wildcats as there is Avery Fazekas.
They've battled. They're not giving up. They're gonna play it to the end. Play hard to the end.
Heasley fighting for the ball with Bridge, and a jump ball is forced. It's going to stay with Greensburg Salem. And Jelly Dent will check in for Juliana Bullabosh. Greensburg Salem will be shooting free throws on if there are any more fouls against the Lady Wildcats here. As there is Maria Dinkle. Gets it back for Heasley.
I think we're going to see Bree come out here in a little bit to get her due.
There's down low for Grace.
Haley Maruko in the game.
Yeah, nice battle there with Maruko, and she draws the travel.
Good job by Haley.
Yeah, good defense there by Haley Maruko. And so with 1:26 left, a 16-point game. Lady Wildcats will see what they decide to do here, if they try and get something for Havrilla here on senior night. Zekas, that ball gets turned over. And here comes Bella Dinkle, driving down past everyone and cannot get the 2 to go. Grace fighting for the rebound with Havrilla, and a jump ball is called. And so it's going to be Greater Latrobe basketball with 61 seconds left, and Bella Crawford comes in for Bree Havrilla. They will have one more home game here at the Wildcat Den. That'll be Friday. And due to the weather, if this would have been their last home game, if the weather didn't have a say in it, but because that's the case, she will get one more home game here at least. There's Dent and throws it into a crowd, and there's Heasley. She will take it all the way, and she is fouled by Maruko. And with 44.6, Heasley's going back to the line for Greensburg Salem.
Shooting 2.
So Greater Latrobe with this win will improve to 10-6. They'll move to 7-4 in section play as Heasley knocks down the first. They'll have a chance to get to 8-4 in section play with a win, or potentially with a win on Friday against Kiskearia, as Heasley gets the second to go. That'd be quite the year for Mackenzie Livingston. Really their first true year above 500. They've had some years where they've hovered around it, but as Jelly Dent knocks down the 2. 16-point lead for Latrobe. Maya Heasley drives in, doesn't get the 2. Kiana Grace is fouled.
Haley Maruko on the foul.
And
that will be Maruko's second.
Kiana Grace shooting 2.
So Grace will shoot 2. And again, Coach, we see the Lady Wildcats tonight, obviously, maybe not their cleanest game of the season, but you're talking about a team that's coming off of a tough loss in their last game on Thursday at Indiana. This is a big win regardless of who the opponent is and regardless of how you get it.
Oh, I agree. And I think that the way Maggie played was just, I think it may have been the most complete game of the year. I've seen a majority of their games either on stream or live, and I can't say enough about how she played tonight.
15 seconds left here in this game as there's a turnover there by the Lady Wildcats, and it will be Maria Dinkle for 2. And as time expires,
Bella Crawford with the long 3.
Yeah, Crawford puts up the 3. That's no good. And that's it. Greater Latrobe will get the win here on senior night, 51-37. Maggie Myers was the star of the show tonight, as she had, I believe, 27 points. We'll double check on that when we get back here. So we'll take a break here on the Wildcats Network, and when we come back, we will wrap things up here. We may hear from Coach Livingston and some players, but we'll be right back here on the Wildcats Network, presented by West Media Group.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah Brinker, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen.
And we welcome you to a Padditch Brinker Funeral Home.
Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust, and we will do our best to prove that we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website at hotelloyalpizza.com or call us at 724-537-3741. Go Cats!
Why deal with the hassle of big city airports and connecting flights? At All Palmer Regional Airport in Latrobe, we make travel simple. Enjoy free parking right by the terminal, quick check-ins, and no long lines. All on a relaxed, easy-to-navigate airport. But the best part? You've got non-stop flights to sunny Orlando and Myrtle Beach every day. Plus, enjoy convenient twice-weekly service to Fort Lauderdale. No layovers, no stress, just smooth, non-stop service straight to your favorite vacation spots. Tired of flying into a bigger airport just to stand in line and catch a connection? Skip the chaos. Fly direct from Latrobe and start your getaway the smart way. Fly Latrobe. Fly direct. Fly smart.
Hi, I'm Matthew Alamo, the McDonald's owner here in Latrobe, and we are striving to be leaders in the community for fundraising for schools and nonprofits. So come on in for digital days at McDonald's and support these local organizations. While you're here, have a tasty meal and check out the great benefits for employment. Go Wildcats!
Your eyes are the windows to the world, and that's no small task. That's why when it comes to eye care, you can't afford to treat your eyes with anything less than the best. Here at Youngwood Eye Care, our vision is keeping your vision in tip-top shape, whatever your eye care needs may be. Whether you're dealing with dry eyes, need a comprehensive exam, specialty contacts, or looking for the latest trends in eyewear, Youngwood Eye Care has you covered. We do it all and so much more. Book an appointment today and give your eyes the care they deserve at Youngwood Eye Care.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
We welcome you back here to the Wildcats Network presented by West Media Group, as we want to mention that our post-game show is brought to you by R. Phillips Production. For professional-grade game day photos, look no further than R. Phillips Production. Purchase all the incredible sports photography that Greater Latrobe alumni Robert Phillips has captured using the QR code on your screen. To see more of Robbie's incredible work, check him out on Facebook and Instagram at rphillips.production. Again, that is rphillips.production. And Coach, 51-37 was the final here tonight. Safe to say that on senior night, Maggie Myers stole the show. She had 27 points, and she at least had 10 rebounds. I lost track. But safe to say that she kind of stole the show, and that without her, this game is a lot closer than 14 points.
Oh, absolutely. And they did something, her and both her sister also, what we always talked about, free and easy stuff. Free are the free throws, easy are the putbacks around the basket or the post play. And they were extreme high percentages. I have them 8 for 10 from the foul line, 80%. Any coach would take that. And they finished on it. She had that many points, but it wasn't a quantity of shots either. It was quality of shots. She made, I would say, a good 75% of her shots tonight.
Well, they held Maya Heasley in check. They held her to 2 points less than what she had at Greensburg Salem when they scored 39 in their 54-39 loss in the first meeting. Morgan Myers had 6 points for Greater Latrobe. Sophia Drenovich had 6 points. And then from that point on, it was just 3 and 2 the rest of the way. Bree Havrilla had 3 points. It was good to see Miley Williams get those 2 points on senior night. They did not come back to bite Greensburg Salem or the 2 points that Greater Latrobe gave up to bite the Lady Wildcats. But now here's Greater Latrobe, 10-6. They clinched the top 3 spot in Section 2. Greensburg Salem, unfortunately, will not be going to the playoffs this year. They made it last year. But for Greater Latrobe, it's now 6 straight years for the program, dating back to when you were the head coach as a playoff team. And I think, might not be the prettiest tonight, but the playoffs aren't pretty. As you know, the playoffs aren't pretty, and this is kind of how they're going to have to play most nights.
Yeah, a win's a win. I don't care if you know what it looks like.
Right.
And I think that we had a little more turnovers than we would have liked to had, but the other parts of the game were very good. You talked about the depth of the bench. There's nothing wrong with having 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5. If you can bring 10 players, our goal was always to get to 50 points and figure we could hold the team less than 50 points. And they did that tonight. And whether it's with one player getting 30, however you have to get to that 50, if you can play good enough defense, which their defense was outstanding tonight.
Yeah, and
they're man-to-man.
Yeah, they've won 8 of their last 12 since their first loss of the season to Penn Trafford. And really, they have a chance to match their section record from a year ago, but we both agree that they've played better than what they were last year, even though they lost a terrific player in Carly Burke last year. They feel more team-oriented this year, and Maggie's taken a step kind of to fill what Carly did, but again, this feels more like a team with a lot of players chipping in with their certain roles.
Yeah, and I think we saw it by the number of players getting in the scoring column tonight and the way they look for one another. It isn't like every time we go down and post and look for Maggie, but as the play develops, if she's there, they get it to her and she'll finish it off.
Yeah. So we want to mention here that due to the weather, We now have a doubleheader on Friday. Greater Latrobe girls will face Kiski area at the Wildcat Den at 6 o'clock. And then that will be followed by senior night for the Greater Latrobe boys when they take on Albert Gallatin at 7:30. And we want to remind everyone that tomorrow's game between Greater Latrobe and McKeesport is a very critical one, because that will keep, if the Wildcats win, their fate is still in their hands. If they lose, McKeesport's in the playoffs, and then they're going to need some help from some other teams to hopefully get back to the playoffs for the second year in a row. But if the Wildcats can take care of business tomorrow, they'll be in a good spot for Friday night, which could have two big games: a section finale for the girls, and then the section finale for the boys, which could be winning in.
Yeah, and you always want to keep your fate in your own hands.
Right.
I mean, hoping for, hey, this has to happen, that has to happen. They know they have two games, get them both. We get them both, and we're in.
Yep.
So Coach Wetzel will have them more than ready to go, and we talked to some of the boys. They seem pretty confident.
Yeah.
Some of the boys were up here before the game.
And a lot of it has to do with the way they played on Friday. That was that might have been their best game of the season Friday.
I think it was the best one that I saw by far.
Yeah. The Greater Latrobe girls obviously have their game on Friday, but then they'll finish up at Norwin a week from tonight at the Castle. That should be a very tough test, possibly, if not the top team in 6A, maybe the second best team in 6A. They'll get a test of what some of these top teams in 5A might be like.
Yeah, and I think that's great scheduling. We'd like to do the same thing. You'd rather go into the playoffs against having played a very tough opponent than maybe played a weaker team that you completely dominated.
Yeah.
Because what will happen is a better team can show you your weaknesses.
Right.
And if you have them that night, they'll show you what they are, and that helps the coach know what do we have to fix going into the playoffs if they're not successful against Norwin. Norwin's been beaten by Latrobe before. I was there a few times.
Yeah.
So we won't count the Lady Cats out on that.
No, we won't. It'll be the first trip to Norwin for Latrobe since Mackenzie Livingston's first year. So that should be a fun one there. But for tonight, we're gonna wrap things up here tonight for Gabby Roman, Maddie Snyder, Gabby Cunningham, Tyke Kale, Zach Miller, Spencer Longer, producer, Coach Mark Burkhart here with me tonight. Full packed house here tonight here for the Wildcats Network. I'm Richard Hilbig saying so long tonight from the Wildcat Den, and you've been watching the Wildcats Network presented by West Media Group.